here now at the Del Rio International Bridge in Texas, where thousands of illegal immigrants wait to be processed, is Senator Ted Cruz. And Senator, first of all, the FAA, we know the DOJ's been weaponized. Now the FAA is going to be weaponized?
It really is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like that. The drone footage started this morning, and people across the country were horrified. And I guess the political operatives at the Biden White House saw that and decided the last thing they want is Fox News actually reporting on what's happening down here. So now the FAA is saying, please, no journalists allowed. As you know, they did the same thing in the Donna tent facility in the Rio Grande Valley, where they wouldn't allow Fox News to come in. When I brought 19 senators to the Rio Grande Valley, I had to go in with my cell phone and photograph and take videos. I'll tell you, I'm right there. That bridge is behind me. And I just finished going again with my cell phone, taking videos of what's happening there. It is the most horrific thing I've ever seen. There are right now, as we're speaking.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Right now, as we're speaking, there are 10,503 people under that bridge. It is packed in as a mass of humanity, and it is the scope of it until you see it, and I'm putting those videos out tonight, you'll get a chance to see it. They take your breath away because it just goes on and on and on. Infants, little children, people struggling enormously. And something stunning that I discovered today is I discovered the cause of why this is happening.
By the way, Senator, we're showing your video right now.
Yeah.
Your team was able to get it over to us. Thank you for sharing. And by the way, we wouldn't have had the video inside of Joe Biden's overcrowded cages. You're right. Our cameras were with you when you were there. They wouldn't allow our cameras in, and the only video we had came from people like you that shared it with us. I appreciate it, and we're showing that video right now that you took earlier tonight. By the way, can you
and this is the Fox News undercover drone right here.
Yeah, the Fox News undercover drone. I don't know how much we're allowed to pay you, Senator. You do have another job, but we do. Honestly, the American people need to see it. Now we're going to weaponize the FAA. We can't fly our drone because, God forbid, the American people see the mess created. Can you explain to me, with the vaccine mandates that Joe Biden is placing on the American people, how is it possible that Democrats rejected the plan to mandate vaccines for illegal immigrants? They're not even testing them. You showed us the overcrowded cages in the middle of a pandemic. We know the high rate of COVID positivity. Then they're dispersed throughout the country. How many Americans get sick and die that we will never know about because of these open borders?
The answer is simple, that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are absolute hypocrites. Those 10,000 people there, do you know how many Border Patrol has tested? Zero, not a one. They don't have the capacity to do that. And let me tell you something stunning that I learned tonight about why this happened, because this is a man-made crisis. 8 days ago, on September 8th, under that same bridge, there were between 700 and 1,000 people. That was what was coming a day, about 1,000, sometimes 1,100, but it would range between 700 and 1,100. Then 8 days ago, on September 8th, the Biden administration made a political decision. They announced that they were no longer going to fly deportation flights back to Haiti. 85% of the people under there are from Haiti. They're fleeing from Haiti. They announced they weren't going back. There were about 900 Haitians who were getting ready to board the flights when the political operatives in Washington canceled the flights. Well, what happened? Those 900 people, they all pulled out their cell phones, and they emailed their friends, and they emailed their families, and they texted their friends and their families. That was 8 days ago on September 8th. Today, it's September 16th, 8 days later, and 700 people has grown to 10,500 because the word has gone out. If you're from Haiti, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have said, we have open borders, come to Del Rio, and they will let you in. Everyone under that bridge is turning themselves in, and it's a political decision that Joe Biden could end tonight by simply following the law and saying we are going to send people back to Haiti, which is what federal immigration law requires until Biden and Harris got into office.
Why do I feel if I just pick and choose the laws that I like to abide by and ignore the ones I don't, it wouldn't work out as well. Senator, I guess now you're unofficially and not paid reporter reporting live on the ground in Texas, Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Thank you for sharing the videos with us on a serious note. It's an important story. Thank you, Senator. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.